एक मिनट.
सर आप दिख नहीं रहे.
यस, हो गया अभी आया.
Ah, there you are.
हाँ.
See, when a teacher is seen, it has a great effect.
नहीं, वो कर रहा था, यूट्यूब पे जा रहा था, उसके लिए नहीं हो रहा था.
Yeah. You must teach me how to put it on the YouTube. I don't know.
हाँ, वो once you start this, आपको इसमें आना पड़ता है. वो रहता है ना, ये 3 डॉट होते हैं, उसमें
हाँ,
रहता
3
है.
डॉट असतात. हाँ. That's
तीन
what do
dot,
you do to those dots?
उधर उसको क्लिक कर बाद यूट्यूब करने का. यूट्यूब आता है या अलग आता है लाइव स्ट्रीम. कई कई बार यूट्यूब लिखते हैं, कई बार लिखते हैं लाइव स्ट्रीम, उसमें आ जाएगा. एंड देन चूज योर दिस.
अच्छा, you click those dots and then it comes YouTube
आई
or
सेंड यू.
live streaming का.
मैं काम करता हूँ, आपको व्हाट्सएप पे भेजता हूँ, मतलब पूरा समझा के भेजता हूँ.
Okay. Yeah. I want to learn that.
यस यस. सो टुडे मंडे अगेन,
Yes.
काम शुरू वापस सबका. ओके,
Uh,
तो टुडे
I'm just telling you in advance, I'll leave dot 8 o'clock because I have a session. I have to go for a lecture at 8:30. मेरे को change करके जाना पड़ता है. So don't misunderstand if I leave at
यस
dot 8.
यस, राइट राइट, विल फिनिश बिफोर दैट.
Yeah.
वी ऑलवेज फिनिश बिफोर दैट. सो इट्स अ बियॉन्ड लिमिट. टुडे जो अपना है, इट इज बियॉन्ड लिमिट, मतलब द हिडन वेब ऑफ माइंड टाइम स्पेस एंड कनेक्शन. ये जो माइंड जो है, वो कैसे टाइम और स्पेस को करके एक कनेक्ट करता है. बिकॉज कॉन्शियसनेस ट्रांसेंड डिस्टेंस एंड टाइम. हमारा कॉन्शियस है, जो माइंड इज कॉन्शियसनेस, राइट. तो कॉन्शियसनेस ट्रांसेंड द डिस्टेंस एंड टाइम, weaving us into a shared field. The shared field, the web. So consciousness goes with. Actually, ये खत्म हो जाएगा ना, मंगला मैडम. Then we are going to start with Jain yoga. मतलब वो how do we understand brain from their point of view.
Okay. Yeah.
हाँ, वो एक अलग चीज है, but वो लगभग सेम आता है, पर different perspective, different perception. So that will be third week. Anyway, so how consciousness transcend time and space. How does it get in this wave? And it is shared wave. So mind is not a prisoner of the body. Mind is not a prisoner of a body. हम लोग तो लगे माइंड हमारे बॉडी के अंदर है, वही बैठा हुआ है, ऐसा नहीं है. इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ इन्फिनाइट वेव. एक बहुत बड़ी वेव है जिसमें हम सब लोग हैं. हमारा माइंड भी उसका पार्ट है. जैसे हमारा गीता बोलते हैं ना, गीता में हम बोलते हैं कि परमात्मा आत्मा हम सब एक से जुड़े हुए हैं. सेम बात यहाँ पे आ रही है. वी आर ऑल कनेक्टेड. There's a big wave. Everywhere there is energy. There's a big wave. And we are all connected. So we are not separate being moving through an empty universe. See, we are part of wave where everything touches everything else. सब एक जरूर touch कर रहे हैं. We are related to each other. But we are not separate being which is moving through this empty universe. ऐसा नहीं कि सब empty universe है and we are moving through it. We are thread. हम एक धागा है इन एन अनसीन नेटवर्क. ये जो नेटवर्क दिखता नहीं है, जैसे हवा दिखती है, हवा है, देयर इज एयर, वी कैन ब्रीथ इट, बट वी कांट सी इट. सेम वे दिस यूनिवर्स हैज अ बिग वेव थ्रू व्हिच वी आर टाइड टू ईच अदर, वी आर थ्रेडिंग टू ईच अदर, एंड वी कैन नॉट सी इट. इट इज अनसीन नेटवर्क, दैट लाइक एन इंटरनेट, बट वी आर कनेक्टेड. So same way this network is unseen and we are connected. How it is made, this network is made of energy, thoughts, intention. Your thoughts are also energy, and your intention is also energy. So we are in this network of energy, which is consists of energy, thoughts, and intention. If you want to put in 3 parts, but everything is energy. A network that ignores, what sort of network it is? It ignores physical distance and time. This is a network which ignores the physical distance. Wherever we are connected. And no matter what time. It doesn't depend upon time. So time is collapsed, the space is collapsed, and we are all connected. So with this network, we transcend the space and time. Every emotion you feel, or every thought you think, it all get connected to this web and it is traveling through the web. It is traveling into other field and meet others there. We all are meeting each other. So our thoughts, our emotions, they are all connected to the web, and through that network, they're traveling everywhere. And others get connected, depending upon who attract it. So the whole universe is a web, एक नेटवर्क है, जिसके अंदर हम लोग सब कनेक्टेड है. And what are we connecting? Our thoughts. इसीलिए तो बोलते हैं ना, there is herd immunity. Why this herd immunity come in? When anything come, जब कोई बीमारी आती है, बड़ी बीमारी आती है, तो हर्ड इम्यूनिटी काम करती है बाद में. वंस एक आदमी अच्छा हो गया, he become immune to that disease. Others start getting immune. Why? Because that thoughts or that intellect of healing yourself is going into the universe and it is spreading through that wave. So everybody get connected. So once one person get healed, then second, then third, and then it becomes a herd immunity. Everybody gets the immunity from that thing. So this is something which is practically happening, which shows even telepathy. What is telepathy? Telepathy, you are somewhere, I am somewhere, and we can connect. How do we connect? Again, this is a network, this is a wave through which our thoughts are moving and traveling and are transcending the time and space. If you go by plane from here to America, you might take 24 hours. But thoughts doesn't take this much hour. They are instant. They travel instantly. They have nothing to do with time. And there is no constant of space. So our thoughts are everywhere. In the whole universe, the thoughts are everywhere. Narendra ji, namaskar.
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार.
सर, ये आपका फोटो इसके पीछे क्या है? एक बार बताएं मेरे को, आपके फोटो के पीछे क्या है वो?
Art of Living Bangalore headquarter.
Yes, yes. You had been there.
Art of Living Bangalore.
Oh, so he's from Bangalore. Narendra sir is from Bangalore.
Actually from north, but Bangalore.
Yeah, I am in Bangalore.
Oh,
ऐसे राजस्थान के ना?
wonderful, wonderful.
Otherwise, I am actually a Marwadi.
हाँ,
राजस्थान से.
Now, I am presently living in Bangalore.
okay.
Do you know this language?
Marwadi.
ಏನ್ರಿ ಮಾರ್ವಾಡಿ ನೈ ಕನ್ನಡ he's asking ಏನ್ರಿ
कहने के
ತಿಳಿತದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾ
आती है.
I just know one or two sentences. I don't know too much, but I'm just little fun in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, I will try to learn, but actually they say Kannada Gothilla.
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
Means you can't.
he doesn't know Kannada. That's what he's telling me in Kannada.
Okay. So we were talking about this
connection.
Mind. This mind transcend time and space. And it is we are all connected through this wave. There is a universe. The whole universe is made of energy. There is nothing called void. I can't say anything beside me, doesn't mean there is nothing. There is energy everywhere. And this energy network is something which is a big wave, like internet, and where we are all connected. Our thoughts, our emotions, everything is traveling through this wave. So if you go to the metaphor, if you try to understand through the metaphor, imagine tuning fork. There's a fork which has a tuning fork on Earth and another on the moon. There are two forks. A tuning fork on Earth and another on moon. Strike one and other begins to hum. If they're connected, If you strike one, the other will start humming. So distance makes no difference. It's just an example, like with your metaphor. If there is a fork which you have on Earth and on Moon, if one is strike, other is getting, other is vibrating. So this type of connections we have. I'm not saying that really this will happen, but this type of, I'm just like putting a metaphor, how this is connected. Whatever happens here can affect something in Moon, on Moon. Because space is not a constant for your thoughts and emotions to travel. So other will begin to hum. So distance makes no difference. If they share the same frequency, if both the four are sharing the same frequency. So if one on Earth is humid, is given one striking, the other will start doing the same. So if you strike one on Earth, the on the Moon will also get vibrated and it will hum. If they are on the same frequency. Now imagine these four are not in space but in time. Suppose they are not in space but in time. Strike one today and the other hum yesterday. So there is no time. There is no constant of time. Like something in America is yesterday and we are in today. America is behind us. So if you are connected, both will do the things together. So your mind works the same way. It resonates with others even far away. So distance is not a constant for the mind. If it resonates, if it is the same frequency, they both resonate together. I remember I read somewhere, mostly it was about atomic bomb. Somebody was making in America and another was making in Russia. That time there was no phone, there was no mobile, all this thing. Even phone call were, I think, I don't, it was there, phone calls, they were doing telegram. But the same type of things were happening in both the places. So if you understand what happened, how did it happen at the same time? Almost at the same time. So what traveled? How does this idea travel? So it resonates with others, even far away. There is no concept of time and space. It connects to your past and future. It will connect to your past and future self. So it sends ripples through an ocean of shared consciousness. There is shared consciousness. Puri jagah, its consciousness is everywhere. The energy is everywhere. So this is a shared consciousness. And it's an ocean of consciousness. The world, the universe is ocean of consciousness. And ripples are sent through that consciousness. The ripples are sent through the consciousness. So, just a minute. Sorry. So, if you think it as a hidden thread of mind, you have felt this before also. You must be thinking, आपने कभी सोचा होगा. समझो मैंने नरेंद्र जी आपके बारे में सोचा और आप नेक्स्ट आप मेरे मिलने आ गए या आपका फोन आ गया उसी वक्त फोन आ गया ये होता है बहुत thinking of someone and they call or they come to meet you or something others have they meet your friend and the friend tells you about him. There are things, these type of things happen. You think of somebody.
I'm interrupting you, but a very good example is what what they believe. I mean, in India, जब हमको हिचकी आती है, तो वो हिचकी जो है वो क्या है? वो टेलीपैथी तो है ना सर कि हमको कोई याद कर रहा है.
Yeah. Yeah. So Hirani sir, when 20 days will be over, हमको hiccups आ गए तो we are thinking of the class, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, thinking of someone and they call. Thinking of somebody and they appear. They come to meet you. And it happens, after years you are thinking about somebody. रोजमर्रा की बात थी कि एक भी नरेंद्र को पहचानता हूँ 2-3 दिन के बाद याद किया अलग बात है बट इट हैपेंड लाइक दैट कि यू हैव स्पेंट years after that you remember somebody and this fellow will call you or will appear somewhere he'll meet you somewhere so these type of things happen.
Another similar thing I will like to speak at this moment because otherwise relevance will be gone. That I was in automotive industry all the time, so they used to say that if you think of a Maruti, right? So on the road, you will see more of Marutis.
More
Then
Maruti.
if you think of a red Maruti, you'll start seeing red Marutis more. Then in red Marutis also, if you start of a particular model, like suppose Swift Desire, then you will start seeing red Marutis, Swift Desires more on the road.
More on the
So, so that is, I think, something about telepathy only.
Yes. So thinking someone and they call or they meet you or somehow you get connected and walking into room. Sometimes you walk into the room and feeling, you feel some tense, and sometimes you feel very joyful just by walking in the room without a word spoken. Why? Because of that, aura. That's like telling there is something aura, if the person is sitting there, his aura is of tension or his aura of being joyful, you will feel that feeling just by walking in the room without speaking a word to the person. Sometimes you don't know that person, but the aura is there. It make you tense or you make you happy. So reliving a memory, if you relive the memory so vividly, perfectly, that your body responds as if it's happening now. You
Sir,
are reliving. Rajesh?
sir, what is aura means? I didn't know. I don't know properly.
Aura
Aura means see like भगवान के पीछे वो जो गोल होता है ना, that is known as aura. That really resembles an energy which is there. That energy which is powerful and which is charismatic, which is influencing and which influences others. Am I right, Hirani sir?
yes. और दो दिन पहले बात किया मैं, everybody has this electromagnetic field. Everybody. We all have electromagnetic field which goes up to a certain distance. And the yogi, the people, who are doing yoga on this and who are in Himalaya, the sadhus, they have got an aura which go to kilometers. अपना हमारा aura इतना नहीं, उनका aura ऐसा रहता है. मतलब this is they give this feeling out, somebody who is always angry and not in a good mood will give that aura, कि भाई वो रूम में भी ऐसा लगे टेंशन है. Once you enter the room, हाँ. But somebody is joyful, happy person, he will send that aura and he will feel nice and enter the room.
Okay.
So this is about thinking and walking. Now I'm telling you, reliving. You have to relive the memory so vividly, ekdam perfect, that your body responds as if it is happening now. Because when you're seeing a dream or you want to manifest something, you have to visualize. How you visualize? By reliving a memory. Many people talk, there are some people they say, I cannot visualize. No problem. At least think about that thing. Relive. They say, I want to relive memory. I cannot see Rajesh probably, but I know Rajesh. And I'm thinking, Rajesh, I had gone to this movie, we had this fun time, this. So I can relive that even by repeating that vividly and repeating that. Kya kya hua tha. When you say vividly means perfectly, apart. So you have to relive the memory as if it is happening now. Just like abhi ho raha hai. So dream kab pure hote hain? When you can think of them, visualize them as if it is happening right now. There are people who cannot see that clear picture, when the eyes are closed. No problem. Just go on reliving the memory. That slowly you will see the picture. बड़ा धुंधला दिखेगा, पर दिखेगा. एकदम clear तो बहुत कम को दिखता है. But you will see that things are happening in your presence, in the right now, in this moment. So what are these moments called? These are clues. So consciousness is a non-local. It's not local. It is non-local consciousness. हमको लगता है हमारे अंदर है. No, it is not within you. It is non-local thing. It doesn't have a fixed address. Consciousness is the whole wave of consciousness, and it is moving here and there. What you pick, you will pick. What I pick, it will be different. Okay, so it is non-local. It doesn't exist. It doesn't have any address. Sorry, it doesn't exist in your mind or in your body. It doesn't have any fixed address, but it is a moving thing. The whole universe is a web of consciousness. And time is more like a flexible fabric. It's a fabric which is flexible than a rigid line. It's not a rigid line. It's a flexible fabric.
Yeah. It is a flexible
fabric. एक fabric है जो flexible है. हमको लगता है मतलब बस आज गया हुआ है. ऐसा नहीं. You can really, you can go back ये सब होता है. ये consciousness is something which doesn't have any time or limitation. So it's a flexible fabric which it is not a rigid line कि इधर से आज गया कल हो गया. You can come back in your time. You can relive that memory. You can relive this. So time is also more of a flexible fabric. And conscious is not local. It is non-local. It is everywhere. So we share a collective field. ये पूरा जो field है consciousness का, we all are sharing. So this consciousness, this collective field, that carries our emotions, our mental states, ये सब उसमें आता है. Our thoughts, what we think, ये सब कुछ इसमें अलग है. We are all sharing collectively. It's a collective sharing. So it is not easy to understand, but you have to understand one thing, everywhere there is something, because when you see TV, how do you get a picture on the screen? Because some waves are coming, right? Now you tune into something else, Narendra ji, Mangla ji will tune into some other movie or series, I will tune somewhere else. So we all can tune into different things or different series. The same wave is coming, but we are tuning into the same wave, the same constant of energy there. But what we are tuning in, we will see that on the screen. We'll see on the screen what we are tuning into. Why? Because everything is available. Now it depends upon you. It is a universal thing, the consciousness. But depending upon what you choose and what you tune into. तो आपके ऊपर डिपेंड है. It depends upon your emotional state, your experience. आपने past का experience क्या है, आपने कैसे बात की, how did you reacted, how did you responded, all that goes into your subconscious mind. और उससे वो subconscious mind is like an antenna which will attract that thing. So consciousness is non-local, it is collective, but what you tune in depends upon you. And these waves are traveling from the TV to your TV is traveling on something. You need something to travel on. So the energy is everywhere on which these waves are traveling. This energy is everywhere on which these waves are traveling. So now you understood we are sharing a collective field, consciousness field or energy, what you call it. And we are, all our mind and thoughts are traveling through it. So many times some thoughts are getting, transferred to each other. So ancient mystics जो थे, साधु हमारे थे, और अब के scientists, they both agree. We are not separate island. We are waves of same ocean. हमारे साधु संत भी बोल रहे थे, अभी क्वांटम फिजिक्स वाले साइंटिस्ट भी यही बोल रहे हैं कि वी आर नॉट सेपरेट आइलैंड. You, me, Narendra bhai, we are connected. I and Mangla ji are connected. I and Khire ji are connected. With Rajesh, I am connected. How? Through this wave, we are like a wave of the big ocean of consciousness. The same ocean. We are waves out, waves in that ocean. We are touching each other across time and space. No matter what time is there, no matter how what is the distance, we are touching each other. So this is touching, we are not physically touching, but our consciousness, our thoughts and all this time are mingling with each other, we are touching each other. Because this is about quantum physics. जो हमारे वेदांत में बहुत साल पहले लिखा गया है, which is now been discovered by these people. मगर जब तक यूएस से या यूरोप से नहीं आता ना, तब हम मानते नहीं. अब हम मानने लगे. देखा जाए तो ये जो पंचांग बना था उस साल में, कई सालों पहले, उन्होंने जो एक्चुअल करेक्ट कैलकुलेशन किया है, when the moon will arrive and when moon will go, when sun will arrive, all these things, and they also calculate distance between earth and moon and earth and sun. They are perfect. उस जमाने में जब कोई नहीं था, टेलीस्कोप नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था, तो our sadhus and our scientists were so brilliant. और उसका अभी हम मानने लगे because US has told us or because Europe has told us. And it is done long back. तो सेम थिंग एक क्वांटम फील्ड के बारे में पहले ही बताया गया है. हम बोलते हैं ध्वनि ओम, पूरा यूनिवर्स में ओम का आवाज है, but आवाज is also energy. So everywhere this is there. And we also believe in Atma and Paramatma, like they say energy everywhere. So there is Paramatma, a big energy, and there is a small energy here, but they are connected. तो आप देखोगे ना, हमारे गीता को पढ़ो, ये पढ़ो, वेदास पढ़ो, आपको मालूम पड़ेगा ये सब कुछ में लिखा गया है इन अ डिफरेंट फॉर्म बट सेम मीनिंग, and it was explained so properly. So when there is quantum entanglement, when there is quantum law, quantum is a, this whole universe is a quantum field, and the particles. So this quantum particle, when they are entangled, when two particles are entangled, a change in one of the particles is instantly reflected in others, no matter how far they are. When they're entangled with frequency wise, the change in one will instantly happen in others, regardless of distance. कितना लंबा है, एक अर्थ पे, एक मून पे या और कोई प्लैनेट, वांदा नहीं. But if they're entangled with frequency, change in one will affect others. So the principle will also apply to consciousness. The same principle will also apply to consciousness. Mind can be entangled. तो दिमाग एंटेंगल हो सकते हैं through shared experience or intention or emotion, whatever it is. But they can get entangled. So this thing applies to us also, our consciousness. This quantum physics जो बात करें ना practical का, one particle affected, it affects other also. Same thing can happen in the consciousness. We are sharing on this. We are sharing emotions, we are sharing experience, we are intention, which is going into the world. Whatever thoughts I get is going in the universe. And we all are sharing. So we are sharing the experience, intention, and emotions. So if you research the non-local mind, remote viewing, लंबे से देखना, remote viewing experiments shows people can describe distance, places, or future. When we are viewing the remote thing, and it experiment has been done, it shows that people can describe distant places, जो देखा नहीं उन्होंने या बहुत लंबा है, or a future event sometime. So they can travel into future. They can describe the future event without physical contact. Of course, you cannot physically contact the future. So this is how entangled we are. This is how this consciousness is working, and you can describe a future sometime. Some people who are so trained and they are meditating and all this thing, they can describe the future also. So brain time studies reveal that now brain and time study is revealing now that now is an interpretation. What we call it present moment of now is an interpretation. Our mind stitches together moments, it stitches together moments into narrative. All the moments we make a narrative, we make a story out of it. So all are getting stitched together. Everything is getting stitched together. So this brain type study has been done, which reveal that now is just an interpretation. There is nothing called now. We are everywhere. Everything we are connected to. It is very, very complex, but this is a fact. We are all stitched together in this web. We are all connected through this web. And this has been proved down, scientifically proved. There is a classic physics, and this is quantum physics. So something that is not been able to, we cannot understand by classic physics, we have to understand through this quantum physics, like telepathy, all these things. So when you research heart field, the human heart generates a measurable electromagnetic field. Rajesh ji, आपके लिए human heart generates measurable electromagnetic field, जिसको हम ओरा बोलते हैं, और जनरेट करते हैं. It generates a measurable electromagnetic field, and emotions influence this field. How your emotions are working, it influences this field, this electromagnetic field, and coherent, calm state can entrain. See, when you are in a coherence, when you are in synchronization, when you are aligned and your calm state, you entrain it, you make it better. You entrain them into harmony. Okay. Like synchronized ट्यूनिंग फोक, जो मैंने बात किया ना फोक का, एक फोक अर्थ पे एक उधर है, बट इफ दे आर सेम सेम फ्रीक्वेंसी, one affected will affect others. One strike, the other gets start vibrating. So emotions it influence this field, this conscious field, the universal conscious field is being influenced by the emotions. And the more coherent, more synchronized your mind, body, and super are, better you will enter harmony. There won't be any disturbance. Coherence मतलब एकदम शांत दिमाग, एक जो जुड़ा हुआ, in harmony, aligned. So if this is there, and if not in coherence, there will be a disturbance. Your mind will be full of fog. If you are not in coherence, you won't feel calm. Your mind will be full of fog. You won't be able to see things properly. You won't be able to understand things properly. So it is very important that you remain calm in life, no matter what happens outside. The outside environment is always affected by your environment within. We think it differently. मैं बोलता हूँ खीरे जी ने वो कुछ बोला इसलिए मुझे गुस्सा आया. It is not like that. It is not about what Khire ji said to me. It is my internal tuning or my internal feeling that bring anger. The same thing if my friend says, देखिए एक बात बोलता हूँ, एक आदमी ने गाली दी, गुस्सा आया, वो क्यों झगड़ा था. दूसरा आपका दोस्त है, वो दोस्ती में गाली बोलता है, आपको गुस्सा नहीं आता है. So it is all about internal feeling, internal environment. So what we try to do, we try to change the outside environment, which is not possible. Not possible ऐसा नहीं, but which is very difficult because it is not in your hand. But your internal environment you can change. Instead of reacting, you start responding. चाहे कोई कितने गुस्सा करे, कुछ भी करे, हमको अपने मालूम चाहिए होना चाहिए कि all depends on me. Once you understand that it is me who affect everything, you will start responding instead of reacting. That thing will come. So if you आपको करना है तो close your eyes and bring to mind someone you can you care deeply. जब आपको ऐसा होता है डिस्टर्बेंस, you just think of, मतलब जैसे मैं मेरा होया तो I just remember my mother. She's been so, because I have this, I'm special able person. मुझे पोलियो था. मेरी मदर ने बचपन से बोला, वो मेरा कैलिपर पहनना पड़ता है, पूरा पैर में होता है, पूरा कमर से लेकर नीचे तक होता है मेरा बूट, वो पहनना पड़ता है. पहले दोनों पैर में पहनना पड़ता था, अभी तो एक पैर में पहनता हूँ, एक लेफ्ट पैर में थोड़ा जोर आ गया. तो मैं मदर टू सी टू इट दैट आई डू इट. मैं मस्ती करता था, तोड़फोड़ करता, बोलता टूटेगा चलेगा पर तेरे को पहनना पड़ेगा. शी वाज सो not dominating. She was always after me. You have to wear this. And because of that, my legs are straight and I can walk today with the crutches. I've seen people whose mother pampered them. They didn't make them wear this calipers. Their legs got bent.
Oh,
Yes, I met them because I've gone to some place. Some military. I've seen these people. Their legs are bent
because of?
because they didn't wear that caliper. वो पहना होता है caliper. जैसे अपने दांत होते हैं, दांत बाहर आते हैं, हम किसे वो अंदर लेते हैं. We put something on your teeth. तो दांत अंदर जाते हैं और शेप आता है. सेम वे मेरा पैर में कमजोरी थी ना, तो आई टू वेयर दैट लॉन्ग बूट, मतलब नीचे बूट रहता है, पूरा ऐसा ऊपर तक सपोर्ट रहता है, लॉन्ग. So if I wear that, I was able to walk, and my leg remained straight.
Oh,
Therefore, I always
why
think of
was it? Why was it weak? Why was it weak?
I got polio. When I was 6 months old, I got a polio.
Oh, then there was no medicine for polio. Yes, there was no
Then
medicine. There was no medicine for polio.
no
I
medicine.
know. Very sorry, sir. But I
So
like the confidence with which you carry yourself. That is a great achievement.
therefore, ये मेरा मदर का दिया हुआ है. She had made me the way I am. So I'm telling everybody, जब बात निकल लेना, माँ का प्यार किसको बोलते हैं? Not who pampers, but who see to it what is required for the child. नहीं तो नहीं देना है, देना नहीं तो नहीं देना है, बस. It cannot be देवो नहीं दो नहीं. There are people, they will say no and then they will give it to the child. And then child starts shouting and fighting. But people like my mother, if they are so strong-headed, वो बोलते ये तो इसके काम का नहीं तो नहीं दिया उन्होंने. So this is how I became, for that reason. So that's the real love. माँ का प्यारे होता है, ऐसा होना चाहिए. Anyway, let's go ahead. So close your eyes, bring to your mind somebody whom you love deeply. Whenever you are stressed or you are feeling incoherent or आपको दिमाग में ये हो रहा है, and imagine sending them these blessings. May you feel peace, may you feel love, may you feel strength. आप उनको blessing भेजो. जैसे मैं अपने मदर के हाथ करता हूँ, तो I take blessings. How blessed I am. So you have to remember them, and you can send blessing or take the blessing from them, whatever you want. See this blessing traveling instantly. They will travel instantly, not through distance, but through the field. If I send blessing to somebody, it goes instantly. What is Reiki? So होता है ना long distance therapy. One is Reiki. There are many. How do they work? They work through this only. They work through this field. We reach each other. We can connect to each other if there are frequencies connected. So now imagine sending it to your past self. You are sending this blessing to your past self. जहाँ पे आपको कुछ तकलीफ हुई थी. At a difficult moment you had. So send this blessing. पहले उसको याद करिए जिसको blessing भेजना है या जिससे blessing लेना है. Then send blessing to your own past self. Finally send it to your future self. पहले past को then send to future self. So they feel supported and guided. This all will work in this law of attraction. If you do this now, it will help you in manifesting dream faster, because you are sending that blessing to the past difficult moment, then the future moment which is going to come. So this is how you support yourself and you guide yourself. So notice your awareness. Everything is awareness. See, आप देखोगे ना, there is nothing called willpower. It is only a choice. हम बोलते हैं willpower. Actually, it has been there has been experiment done. There were this, they put on your head, connect करते हैं कुछ electrical things, and when person thinking or want to do something, और brain में पहले expire होता है, and then it come to consciousness. So if it is all about subconscious mind, it is already there. Brain has already thought about it. That is why it is difficult to change habits. Brain is so in tune to it, it take action first and then you do. But with awareness, you can change it. So what is important is awareness. Your awareness just crossed both space and time in single breath. When you send these blessings, your awareness has crossed both the space and time in a single breath. And this awareness will make you, because if you want to change the habit, your brain is so in tune, but with awareness that this is not good for me, and you make the awareness, and you have that awareness clearly, it can make you change the habit. So you have to notice your awareness. You have to notice that your awareness has changed this to past and future both at the same time. So एक जनरल प्रॉम्प्ट है, who in my life am I deeply entangled with, positively or negatively, वो आप सोचिए. What moment from past still influence me, उसको सोचना आपको. And if my mind could send one message to the future, what would it be? एक तो कौन आपसे एंडिंग है, जिससे पॉजिटिव नेगेटिवली. If negative, you have to change it, of course. Find it out. And a moment of the past which yet influencing you. It could be negative, positive, both. And now think about what message you want to send to the future. And send that message to the future. So now it's over. 7:45, but in time. I'll just read the story, the closing story. The Jain master and the steel pond. A young monk asked the Jain master, if I sit here and heal my own heart, how can that possibly help the world? If I sit here and I heal myself, my mind, how can it help the world? The master led him to a quiet pond and said, drop a pebble. He said, drop a pebble in the quiet pond. The monk tossed a stone into the water. Ripples spread outward. वहां से ripples निकले and spread outward, touching every part of the pond. Touching every part of the pond. Now said the master, try to stop the ripples halfway. Ripple roko. The monk said, you stop the ripples. The monk stood there, the master said. So monk stood there and said helplessly, it is impossible. अब ripples निकल गया मेरे हाथ में नहीं है. I can show you. The master smiled. When you change yourself, your thoughts and your feelings, you are in peace. You drop a pebble in the great pond of consciousness. When you change your thoughts, you become quiet, you become calm. What are you doing? You are dropping a pebble in this big ocean of consciousness. And the ripples move far away, spreads outward. So when you can change your thoughts, thoughts, feelings, and your peace, you drop a pebble. The ripples cannot be stopped. They travel outward, touching lives you may never see, in places you may never go. इसीलिए बोलते हैं ना, ये जो होते पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग वाले बात करते हैं, दे ऑलवेज से डोंट टॉक अबाउट, हम लोग क्या बात करते हैं, टेररिज्म वही बात करते रहते हैं. एंड दैट इज व्हाई इट इज इंक्रीजिंग. वी शुड स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग अबाउट पीस. तो शांति होगी. वी हैव टू फाइट टेररिज्म. होता है तो फाइट करना पड़ता है, बट डोंट टॉक टू मच ऑफ टेररिज्म. टॉक मोर अबाउट पीस, हार्मनी, बीइंग नाइस टू पीपल. पर अभी सब लोग, सबके अंदर एग्रेशन क्यों आया है? बिकॉज दिस वर्ड्स, व्हेन समबडी से ना डिप्रेशन, व्हाट इज डिप्रेशन? इट इज जस्ट अ वर्ड, नथिंग एल्स. बट आपने बोल दिया क्रेजी कि आई एम डिप्रेस्ड, तो आपने अपने आप को लेबल कर दिया. मैंने बोल दिया आई एम डिप्रेस्ड, तो मैंने अपने आप को लेबल कर दिया. It is just a state of mind which is not, it is worried always. It's sort of, it's not depression. This is the state of mind. Okay? You are worried, you are anxious. उसको बाहर लाना है. But once I said I am depressed, फिर तो गया. Then I'll go to doctor, I'll take medicine, and और वो मेडिसिन और तकलीफ होगा. आप लोग बताओ मंगला मैडम, एक मेडिसिन बताओ जिससे आप अच्छे हो. आपको पेन कम होता है. In Ayurvedic there are medicines which will heal you completely. But in allopathy, the medicines are some to relieve you. They're not healers. अब देखना. Or rather, there are chemicals which affect you in the long term. Okay, so that's it. So this is about a consciousness where which are living in. We are all connected. Okay.
Aura and subtle body is one and the same.
Aura.
What we say is Sukshma Sharir.
Sukshma. Yes. Aura is Sukshma. Whatever can't see and touch, it's Sukshma. It's subtle. They're part of that, There is many things in subtleness now, but this is part of it. Okay, thank you. We'll meet tomorrow. Mangla ji, मैंने time पे खत्म कर दिया. Okay.
There is another metaphor you can say, or you can say a story. I will post in the group.
Okay, thank you.
In which
Yes.
It says that it is. I think. I mean, it is like a telepathy where they are saying sometimes when you are in anger and you are quarreling with someone, so you keep shouting even if he's in the same room. So what is that? Why do you have to shout? Because your hearts are very much apart. And when you are in love, when you are in love, you don't need to shout. You sometimes you only whisper, and the other one understands. And there is another one that So even if you don't whisper, you only look into the eye, and the message goes. So this
But
is
the
a story
fun is,
which I'll post.
yeah, the fun is till they get married. Afterwards, they fight with all their energy. Chalo,
So that
joke.
is
This was just
exactly
a
that is
joke.
exactly.
No, this was just a joke. Due respect to you. Chalo,
No,
I'll just go. I have a
universal. It
class.
is universal. It is not confined to me only. It is
No, sir. I'm
universal.
just meaning 1 minute fun. Chalo, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
So Mangla ji, you are in Bangalore also.
No, she's in Pune.
She's in.
She's in Pune.